Welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Tuesday, November 15th, 2016. And today in our Tech News, we have Microsoft's data center in Cheyenne is now running entirely on wind power. Yep, they are now actually, of course, many companies like Microsoft, Google, Facebook, and so on want to try to run their data center with renewable energy. Well, this is one of the first, and Microsoft says more are coming. So now they have 237 megawatts of power that are actually going to the data center for its electricity and heating. So that's pretty, or cooling down, and most of the time for these data centers. So that's pretty cool, and it shows that slowly we are moving on to better and much improved energy creation and distribution, and hopefully basically the more and more of these data centers will be running with clean energy basically. So nice to know that we're going into the future. Firefox 50 is out today, and it has for one thing a much improved startup speed. And I gotta say that I've tried it, and yes, it has a very improved startup speed. And of course, if you're wondering, is there anything else? Is there something new? Of course, check out, I'll be posting a video on Firefox 50, talking a little bit about it, and sharing some of the new details that might be in this new browser of Mozilla. So Firefox 50, if you haven't upgraded your Firefox browser yet, check it out. It's available as of today. Well, Apple's Phil Schiller says nope, a touchscreen iMac or MacBook Pro is totally absurd. I don't know why we should have touch on a PC. While he's saying that, we of course are seeing that more and more PCs with Microsoft Windows have touch, and that actually a lot of people seem to be enjoying having touch on their devices. For one, I do think that especially an iMac with its big screen and the fact that we're pretty close to it would be pretty interesting. But one of the details that of course we know also why Apple doesn't want to do touch is that they would have to rewrite its Mac OS operating system to actually work with touch, which is it's not designed at all. So maybe that's what's keeping Apple away from touch. And the funny thing is, they are kind of the king of multi-touch with the introduction of the iPads. Just funny when you think about it. Well, Skype can now be used as a guest. Yep, if you go on Skype.com and want to use Skype just once with somebody, you can actually log in as a guest and have a conversation with someone. It's a new feature of Skype. And while that is happening, of course, we have WhatsApp that now accepts video calls. So what will be the winner here? Who will be the winner between Skype and WhatsApp? Kind of interesting. There's going to be a little war here, I believe. Well, Samsung will be buying Harman International Industries for $8 billion. And what does that bring? Well, that company, Harman International Industries, we don't hear a lot about it, but it's like a major world leader in automotive and all sorts of car artificial intelligence integration systems. So that would mean that Samsung now is one of the major players around the world in all sorts of technologies that will be in your car in the future. So let's just hope that we don't have exploding cars. Well, fake news invasion is a problem right now with many websites, including Facebook and Google. Facebook and Google say they will actually improve upon the detection of fake news on its own systems and will not display ads on any website or any page that has fake news. They say that they are going to try to crack down on fake news. It is a problem, and on Facebook, I've seen so many fake news stuff, and even in Google wants to crack down on this. How many websites I visited that I see ads that are basically fake ads. It's like they're trying to lure you into clicking there for something, but it's actually untrue or very close to being basically something that is a lie. So of course, I think it's going to be nice to see that if there's no ads, no revenue, maybe less fake news. Google Play Music wants to actually use all of its data that it has on users in order to detect and be able to play your favorite song that you want to hear, depending on your mood, depending on who you are, by using all the data it has available. That means now Google Play Music will have in its streaming the possibility to check much more, snoop basically much more into your personal data. So I don't know. It's scary and okay at the same time, but it's apparently all just to make you get that favorite song when you need it the most. And finally, Facebook, Google, and Twitter are teaming up and saying, look, we need to tell Trump that we want to have encryption, that it's important for users to have encryption, and that users need and have the right to have entirely and good privacy when using these services on the internet. One of the things that Trump, of course, has a lot talked about a lot is the fact that he wants to change how it works on the internet. And one of the things that a lot of people are scared is if you would, maybe ban the usage of encryption. Already, Google, Twitter, and Facebook are stepping up encryption in order for people to actually send out all sorts of information that people cannot snoop upon. So let's hope that we win in our privacy side here, because I think it's important. Well, this was the Tech News Update for Tuesday, November 15th, 2016. Today is live show day at 3 p.m. this afternoon, 2000 hours UTC. We will answer your questions, so why not take a look at our show? And of course, if you enjoy our videos, why not subscribe? You will know when new videos are online. Give us thumbs up. Thank you so much for following us. If you have any comments or questions, don't hesitate. It's always fun to have your feedback.